Hi, Gerhard Bloom, once again looking at the tyranny and the delusions of the social justice movement. So the state of Texas is taking the fight for freedom of speech to the Supreme Court of the United States. It's House Bill 20 would require that social media platforms with users of more than, 50 million people, so large social media platforms, that they be treated as common carriers. By common carriers, this is like your telephone service. You can't be denied telephone service by virtue of your race, your religion, or your ideological views. On social media platforms, routinely, content is censored, people are canceled. I faced that kind of ideological oppression several times across several media platforms. The one bright spot is X, doing an excellent job providing, a free and open platform. And this idea that, in this case, hatred and bigotry and threats and pornography will then be on these platforms. No, there are actual federal restrictions already in law, right? If you're a newspaper, you can't slander an individual and get away with it. No, you are, as a newspaper, you're considered a publisher. As a publisher, you get to monitor and you get free speech. You're entitled to publish whatever you want. But if you cross legal lines, it's you that's responsible. But the social media platforms, they play it both ways. They pretend that, I make this particular video. If I cross any lines, they're not responsible because they're not publishers. Right? So they're not responsible. I can be held responsible. Say if I slander somebody or misgender somebody, right? Then they can come after me. They won't come after the media platforms. On the other hand, they are acting as a publisher. When they censor my content and content of other people who are speaking against these leftist lies. Then all of a sudden, they act as their publishers. So they're playing both sides of the street. So this law that's going before the Supreme Court would, you're a common carrier. You're required, for the sake of free speech, open platform. And yes, if material is there that is pornographic in nature, is inciting genocide, although it's on open media platforms now. You speak against the Palestinian terrorism, you just might have your content suppressed, as I have repeatedly. So this would be a major victory for free speech. And these media platforms can stop pretending that they're not ideologically biased and they're not publishers, because they are acting as publishers. And it's deeply offensive because it's all in one direction. And no, if they want to be a publisher, then let them be a publisher. If they want to pretend to be an open media platform, as they all do, they all market themselves. I've had my content canceled, and I remind them that they're violating their own stated standards for speech and communication. So this would be a major, major victory. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Keep your fingers crossed, and do check out my book, Deconstructing Social Justice. It's available on Amazon. I promise you, it's important. This woke, neo-Marxist, cultural Marxist ideology, it's coming for you. It has no restraining principles. Every aspect of your identity is being critically interrogated, which means you're doing it wrong. Anyways, thanks so much for your time and attention. Do drop a thumbs up. It gratifies my fragile male ego because I am, yes, toxically masculine. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now.